Hey everyone, this is Mike, and today I wanted to talk about our influx of new players, the server congestion that has happened because of that, and what is planned to help alleviate that congestion, which the first step for that has already been taken with today's emergency maintenance that took place for the EU data centers. So let's get the technical aspect out of the way first, in case that is why you clicked on this video. So each of our servers has a limit to how many players that can be logged in on it at any given time. The NA servers have a higher capacity because they have recently been upgraded, but that upgrade is still on its way for the EU servers. They have however been able to increase the cap by around 500 players per server, which is why there was the maintenance earlier today. They're now monitoring the situation to see how much this has helped and if there's a need to increase this cap any further without the server instability becoming an issue, because that is one of the main reasons why there is a limit in the first place. So it's trying to find that balance of how much more space they can create without the servers exploding that they're working on at the moment. Furthermore, they've also implemented the Afk Kick System, so if you're AFK in the game for too long, then you will automatically be logged out to make space for players that are in the queue. Normally this was supposed to be implemented for the expansion launch, like they've done with previous expansion releases, but they've decided to implement it early this time to try and alleviate the current congestion problems a little bit. So that's what they're trying to do for the short term. There's also been some talk about long-term solutions. So first off, we have our new Oceanic data center. This is coming sometime in Endwalker, and with a decent amount of players migrating to that new data center, it should free up a lot of space on our current existing servers already. Secondly, Yoshi P also mentioned the addition of new servers in the future. They were looking into what they could do and maybe have new servers ready for 7.0, in other words the expansion after Endwalker, but with the current situation they are seeing if it's possible to speed up that process a little bit. So for now, don't expect any new servers just yet, outside of the Oceanic data center of course, but they are looking into what can be done in the long term if the game keeps growing as it is doing right now. So that is all of the news / technical stuff out of the way, I guess, but I still wanted to talk about our new players a little bit. I personally think it's a great thing that we're getting so many new players into the game, as it's always great to see new people be interested in some of your favorite games. I know that a lot of it has probably to do because of some big streamers showing their interest in the game, like Asmongold, and I think Summit more recently as well, and there's probably a lot of others that I've missed, but I just don't really keep up with streamers that much. But I couldn't not have heard of Asmongold trying out the game, as that was a very hot topic pretty much everywhere you looked. But I think that's a good thing. It opens up the game to a new audience that previously might not have been interested in the game, and I hope that the ones that do end up trying out the game because of it have a good time in the game and then maybe decide to stick around for the foreseeable future. Even with my own friend group, someone that tried to get into the game a few times before has now finally giving it a real shot because he's not really enjoying World of Warcraft as much anymore, and then some of his friends have also decided to give it a go, which then encourages the whole group to play together and then get through the content together as well, which is really nice to see. And then I can just chip in here or there to help them out if they have a question about something, so I get to do what I like most as well, which is to teach people new things, because that's the whole reason why this YouTube channel came to be in the first place. Speaking of teaching people stuff, I'm thinking of redoing some old job guides in a more compact and comprehensive format, as the old guides that I made, while still relevant, aren't really as good as I would like them to be anymore, seeing how I've changed a fair bit as a content creator over this past year or so, and these videos are even older than that. So there's a high chance that you'll see some shorter job guides popping up in the near future, so that those that are new getting into the game can have a good idea of what the jobs have to offer and a basic understanding of how to play them as well, without having to sit through a 15-minute video. But that's all just an idea for now. Let me know down below if that is something that you're interested in seeing, and then maybe I can speed up that process a little bit if there's enough interest in it. Anyways, I think that's about everything that I wanted to say today. It's really good to see so many new players making their way into 14, and I hope that they have a great time with the game. And then also it's really good to see that some server fixes are also being implemented to try and make our gaming experience the best that it can be. But for now, I want to thank you for watching, I want to thank my Patreons for their support, and I'll see you in the next one.